you know the drill. John and Rodney, them dudes keep it real. They keep it moving, you keep it still. You reach, they teach, and you'll reach it still. Live and facts on the break above the rim. Fan base loud as Westbrook thundering. Tight grip on the game, do not fumble in into the new views who stumbled in. Welcome the best analysts on the tube. You're watching the sports podcast by that dude. Mic drop.
Great people. We're back. That dude, baby. 2 times a week, coming at you a little early. Schedule conflicts.
Yeah.
So we had to, instead of Wednesday, we got to do the show today. But of course, before we get started, let you know that we're produced by LJ Beats, AZ126, JOP Recruiting.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fontaine and Sons.
And Fontaine and Sons. Keep the money in the family, baby.
Gotta keep it there.
Rodney Bonton, John Fontaine. Again, welcome to That Dude, where we always keep it real.
100.
Let's jump right in, son.
Let's get it.
So we're watching the Washington and the Boston game. Look like it might go into overtime.
It's in overtime.
It's in overtime, so it's
Sure.
in overtime. So
Yeah.
we try to keep you posted with that. For those who are watching the show, trying to see what's going on with your team. That's a big game.
Yeah, it is.
That's a big game in the sense that Washington wants this split.
They gotta get the
need
split. They
this
gotta
split.
get the split. If they don't get the split, it's a problem.
Yeah, I think it still may go 7, man, but you can see how competitive this series is going to be.
Right.
Wall's playing some good ball. Morris is in the game, like I told you from the last game when they lost the previous game on Sunday. With Morris going out of the game, it put them in a situation where they have outside shooting, so the lanes were kind of clogged up for Wall.
Yep.
Bill, he doesn't necessarily create his own shot.
He doesn't.
But Morris spreads the floor.
Yeah.
And believe me, I'm not sitting telling anybody that Morris is all that, but he serves his purposes in terms of
Absolutely.
open up that
he's
floor.
a true stretch 4. So
He's true stretch 4, and he's going to shoot it.
He's going to be, you better
Which
believe
means his
it.
defender has to be up on him,
Right.
which opens the lane up for Wall to be creative.
You better believe it. He's going to shoot it.
So like I said, we keep you posted on that. So let's talk about Houston, San Antonio.
I can tell you, I didn't expect that spanking yesterday.
No, I didn't expect no ass whooping. Let's call it like it is. I didn't expect an ass whooping.
Straight up. I mean, Houston came out the blocks like a sprinter. And they ran all up and down the court on San Antonio. And we talked about it before.
Right?
Where he put an APB out on him.
Aldridge.
We still ain't find him.
Look,
We still ain't find
when
him.
San Antonio signed Aldridge, I tried to tell everybody he was in the system in terms of Portland where he was the man, he got all his shots.
Like Love.
Like Love.
Yeah.
So then I put you in a situation where you second fiddle or we running a structured offense versus just run and shoot, doing your thing. He's exposed.
Yes.
He's soft. He doesn't get enough rebounds to be 6'11".
No, he doesn't, man.
He's terrible at the pick and roll, but we can compensate for that if you give me 25 a game.
Which you should be.
Which you should be giving me.
Which you should be.
Gasol, they punked him.
He's just old now.
He's not even old though, man. You talking about Gasol or Aldridge?
Gasol's old.
Oh yeah, but they punked him.
You can punk an old man.
But I'm saying Gasol punked Aldridge.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm sorry,
They
I'm
punked
sorry.
Aldridge.
Yeah, in the first series.
Oh,
Is that,
man.
you're talking about the...
Yeah, I'm talking about in the Memphis series.
Like, oh, yeah, Gasol and Randolph.
He hasn't recovered from that.
Right, yeah.
He hasn't recovered. Houston just hit him in the throat early. My girl Kathy Sanders, I know you out there.
Sorry.
She had to be crying last night on that game.
You know, I seen Michelle Beadle on Sports Nation today, and
She's
she
a
was
huge Spurs.
Huge.
Yeah.
She was like, I ate a whole bottle of Nutella. I was like, oh. And she was like, I don't even like Nutella. I was
She had
like,
a whole bottle of what?
Nutella.
Well, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you, they got that ass whooped.
Yeah, it was not
Aldridge,
good.
4 points.
How many
Lee.
rebounds?
4 points.
What do you expect out of Lido?
Gasol, 6 points. So of your 3 big men, that's 14 points. Capella gave Houston 20.
He gave him a double-double.
And he's not even used to scoring.
No.
They showed him the stat line. He's like, 20?
That's
What?
I mean, when you had my man going between the legs and all kind of other stuff, it was, I mean, they were just running and gun. 22 out of 53s.
I think we have a clip of the game in terms of that dunk. So as we get ready to load the clip, in terms of the bounce pass between the legs from Harden to Capella, and he flushed in their face. Go ahead and roll the clip, man.
Let's get it.
Play served by Popeye. I'll tell you right here, this doesn't look like a playoff game. It looks like the Rucker Park. Kyrie Irving with the fantastic assist.
You in a playoff game pass between your legs?
Bro.
We already broke your back.
It wasn't even a fast break.
It's set offense.
It was set off.
And that's what's scary about this because
It wasn't even
San
fast break.
Antonio's number one defensive team in the league.
But they are every year.
Yes, they lost their identity for this particular game.
Did they? They never got set.
They-
Houston didn't even give them a shot.
What gives San Antonio problems? I've been telling you this for years. What gives San Antonio problems?
Point guard and the speed and the pace of the game. Like
If you have a quick paced team in terms of the guards, such as they keep losing to the Clippers,
right,
Oklahoma City, when they run up and down the court when Durant was there,
right,
and of course, what's going on now with Houston in terms of what they're surrounded Harden with.
right.
So you're taking them out of with their comfort zone, so to speak, and you're stretching them out and you're making them independent or individual defenders versus team defenders.
Yes.
And they're breaking down.
Breaking down like a mom.
Now, if you got something to say, you want to chime in, we got the live chat going on YouTube right now. Please go ahead and say something. We're adding to the show.
Absolutely.
Right now.
And give you a shout out.
Right now.
Give you a shout
So,
out.
what do you see from this series now?
Tomorrow is a big game.
Big game.
Tomorrow is going to dictate how this series goes.
Right.
If San Antonio comes out and they make the correct adjustments, and I hate to say it, I think they need to change the starting lineup, man.
Who you want in there?
I think they need to put Paul Gasol in there.
I agree.
I think they need.
I agree.
There's no way Capella should get dang 15 rebounds, bro. There's no way. Like at Aldridge, if you're not gonna do nothing, at least box out.
Well, I think the Lee move was thinking he can play better in the pick and roll than
But he
either of the
can't.
two. He really doesn't.
He can't.
What you have to do with Houston is you have to punish them underneath.
Beat them up.
You have
'Cause
to
they don't
punish
have the
them on the
guys.
inside, get their players in foul trouble, slow the game down that way.
Right.
And I don't think the move with Lee worked for them.
No, it
at
didn't.
all.
It didn't. And I think, honestly, you're going to have to start out with Kawhi on James Harden. Because if you start, Danny Green showed you last night, not going to happen.
No.
Not even a little bit.
Throwing up them bricks.
Right, not even a little bit.
Not even
you
a little bit.
You got to start him on that and just take what Danny Green's going to give you with the three that with
But this is what
small forward from Houston.
foresee Pop doing. I haven't heard anybody talk about this. For me, trap Harden, get the ball out of his hands, make somebody else create.
Yeah, but you have another point guard, and I'm not saying Patrick Beverly is
I'm not worried about Patrick Beverly.
but he's a point guard.
Yeah,
He's a
but
true
once he
point
gets to the
guard.
lane, he's not looking to shoot. He's looking to shoot those open threes.
Right.
And he break them down. I'm going to live with that versus Harden, the double threat, the dual threat. I got to take it away. Take the ball out of Harden's hands and see what happens. They never done that. And so instead of doing the switch, because what Houston does very well, the same thing that LeBron does
Pick and
very
roll.
well,
That 1-3
they
switch
will bring
usually.
you out,
Yeah.
get the switch, and play the matchup.
Right.
So if you double LeBron, he's going to kick it to the open shooter. If you don't, he's going to take the smaller player and abuse them.
Yes.
Same with Houston. They get the switch. I get the big man on me, and Harden, he's just in la la land. He's shaking and baking.
Yeah, he's cooking.
He's cooking.
cooking.
Go ahead and make that trap, get the ball in his hands, and see what happens. But I think you hit it on the head.
I think you need to start
Tomorrow is the game.
Yeah.
They cannot go down 0-2 to Houston and expect to win this series.
I mean, they're gonna be done in 5 if they go down 0-2.
Parker looked old. Ginobili, I mean,
we already
sorry,
said
they
that.
are old. That's what
We
I've
already
been
said
telling.
that. We already said that. Like, that's not anything new, and that's not anything
Nothing
that
new.
you didn't expect.
He can't keep anybody in front of him.
No.
Beverly is muscling him up,
Muscling them up, bro.
and he don't want any
He don't
part
want
of that.
nothing
he don't want nothing to do with it.
Do with that problem, right? And that's how Beverly plays defense, though.
22 threes, dude.
23.
They
20
shot
22 out of
50.
50.
They shot 50 threes.
And what did my man D'Antoni say? They said, "Hey, do you think you're getting to the limit where you?" He was like, "No." No, if that's what they're gonna give us, that's what we're gonna do. He's like, if they open, shoot it.
Houston did the same thing that Cleveland did.
Yeah.
You see at the end of the game when they were up, they just kind of let's go ahead and more or less embarrass them. Yeah. So with that being said, let's go over to the Cleveland game.
That series over.
Well, it was over.
When it was announced?
No, it was over the start of NBA season.
Did you know? Did we predict this series?
I mean, it's Cleveland. They're playing in the East. East is garbage. And look, that's not taking anything away from Cleveland. It's not Cleveland's fault that the rest of the teams in the East do not bring in players, don't have great GMs to make things happen. It's not their fault.
It's not.
So you can say all this, well, Cleveland's not playing anybody's garbage. Talk to the GMs and the teams.
Well, I mean, LeBron is the GM for Cleveland.
Oh, he's the GM and the coach. He's the GM and the coach.
He is.
Lou said today, man, this is the hardest job in the world to coach Cleveland. Stop it.
Well, because you have LeBron, and LeBron can override you.
But LeBron is coaching. LeBron got you the job. LeBron is the GM.
Right.
You know?
LeBron's for sure the GM.
So to his credit, and don't get me wrong, is LeBron a great coach? No. He wants what he wants. He knows what he wants.
Right.
Just go with it. He brought you a chip, so it's not like you can say no. He brought a chip to Cleveland.
You are forever in his debt.
Who can't win at Jacks?
Right.
You know, we got him a championship. So what you gonna tell LeBron?
In his debt, man.
So, but to your point, that is true. Because it is LeBron, it's not like you can necessarily override him.
What are you going to tell him?
You know, what are you going to say? So for that, it is difficult.
It's hard.
But
I get it.
Lou is also playing the public. He's playing TV and media, the whole nine, whatever.
Oh, yeah. I think he's learned to do that very well.
Yeah, so Cleveland put on a beat down, which we expected.
They clowned him from the beginning of the game to the end. And it didn't even look like they were even work. They came out. It was like, whatever.
You know,
Watch
set that clip up of the Cleveland game and let me know when you're ready. They clowned him from the get-go.
If you throw it off the backboard, and bang it
Left-handed.
in a game with the left
In the playoffs.
I don't know.
Let me give you a hesitate, spin move, off the glass.
And LeBron, y'all running the break, and LeBron is pointing. You can see him pointing
At half court. Oops, coming.
And Kyrie's like, all right. And all you see was like Kyle Lowry run out of the way.
Yeah, I don't want to be on the post.
Yeah, but served by Popeye. I'll tell you right here, this doesn't look like a playoff game. It looks like the Rucker Park. Kyrie Irving with the fantastic assist. Great play,
Toronto quit because here's the deal with Toronto. People are saying, well, Cleveland, they look great defensively. Yeah, they played a good game, but they're playing Toronto. Toronto cannot shoot from the outside to save their life, man.
To that point, where did Cleveland have to go? Oh, here's the clip. Look at him. He pointing. Look, Kyle. I don't want it.
Give me some of that.
That's
Let me
crazy.
give you the second angle. One more time.
That was crazy, man. Come on, let's go.
From that moment on, done.
Oh, yeah.
Now look at the box score. LeBron gave you 35, 10, and 4. Kyrie gave you 24 and 10 assists.
What's Love?
Love gave you 18 and 9 rebounds.
You're not going to beat them if they do that.
No. Kyrie got 10 assists?
Right.
Come on,
Kyrie
man.
got 10 assists.
Kyrie.
And that's not including the rebounds that Tristan Thompson got.
No.
That's 20 rebounds right there between the small forward and the power forward.
Lowry gave you 20 points, 11 assists, but it didn't look like it was really anything to do with the game.
No.
DeRozan gave you 19. He had a minus 32 on the floor. PJ Tucker. He took 11 shots.
Old Phoenix dude.
Yeah. If he give you more than 6 shots, there's a problem.
Right.
He's in there for defense, to set the tone.
Yeah.
11 shots. If he shoot 11 times, he's already told you, we're done.
He's a goon.
Yeah, I'm just shooting. We're done. My
Right.
boys didn't show up. They will go down 0-2. The big game for them, of course, is game 3. First game on your floor. They got to win it.
If they lose that,
It's a sweep.
it's
It's a done deal.
Yes.
It's done.
It's over. It's over. So what do you think?
I think they win game 3.
Okay.
I'm hoping they win game 3. Just
We may have to put a wager on that, sir.
I'm not betting on Toronto. I just hope they win game 3.
I mean, I hope for a lot of things. What you
Yeah.
think gonna happen?
I think they'll give you game 3. The fans in Toronto are amazing. And just like last year, everybody thought they would just sweep Toronto. The fans are amazing. They get hyped up for the game. They usually play well at home. Now, can Cleveland win game 3?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Toronto.
For sure.
Lowry.
For sure.
No show.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I dig it. I dig it.
So, if I dive back in quickly into the Houston series, and we talked about San Antonio not playing the game, defending the pick and roll. Mm-hmm. One thing I didn't talk about is, can San Antonio play small ball against Houston?
No.
No, because that means you got to play Ginobili, Parker, and others, and Mills.
You got to play Mills.
Yeah.
That's he
No.
didn't play bad last night. He's probably a better at this point in their careers. He might be more of a matchup for. Not really. Never mind. I was about to try to say it. More of a matchup.
If the question is, should Mills start and let Parker come off the bench? Don't have a problem with that.
I don't know if that's the right question though. I don't know if that's it.
I don't think it's a fix, but what I'm saying, I just don't have a problem with
It could be a better flow into the game.
because he can shoot.
He can shoot and he can run.
Right.
Yeah,
And Parker can't shoot
Or run.
and they're playing him for his little floaters and everything. And yeah, whatever.
So I don't think that's going to be a good thing for them.
So we talking about going back to Cleveland. So talk about the defensive game.
I mean, where did they
It's a
have to
matchup.
go, man? They were one of the worst defensive teams in the league.
They can't go but up.
Okay.
You know,
All right.
You can't go but up.
I mean, if you're 29,
Okay, how great of a defensive game is it if you gave up 105?
right, and you won by 11,
I mean,
you're just outscoring them.
come on.
I mean,
All right, so
it is what it is.
preview, Golden State, Utah. That game's getting ready to start.
Right.
What the series look like for you?
Golden State in 6, because Utah is tough and gritty, man.
They tough and gritty. They're going to make you play a half-court set.
Right, they're gonna try to slow you down. And Durant has his lowest scoring performances against Utah. I mean, he's not even averaging 20. He's average like 19.7, right at 20. So
Golden State better show up tonight. Don't let
It's in
Utah,
Golden State.
Yeah, but I'm saying don't let them steal a game because of the timeout.
you can't let. And the thing about that Utah has is that they're so young. I don't even think they care. They're like, I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just happy.
They play like they didn't care.
Right, like
against the Clippers.
Who cares? It's Golden State. Like,
Right.
And is Kerr coaching tonight?
No.
Then they can get got. Then they can get got.
Golden State should do their thing tonight.
They can get got though. They can still get got
Hey, I mean,
because
you
Quinn
can always
Snyder
get got.
is a good
They
coach.
can always get got. The question is, if they do, that means the Golden State will probably win the next 3.
Yeah.
I think I agree. I think it'll go 6. I think it'll go 6.
It'll go 6, and I think it all depends on how dirty, and when I say dirty, how grimy, how tough is Utah gonna make it?
Well, they're going to make it grimy. The key to this, in terms of how tough it's going to be, Golden State has to hit shots early.
They gotta get in.
If Golden State doesn't hit shots early and they control the pace of the game,
Right.
then we get into that low 90s, high 80s
Right.
game. And then that's when it becomes they can get got.
They can. I'm telling you.
If
Look,
Golden State scores early, Utah can't keep that pace.
Look, I have nothing against Mike Brown, but if you telling me here's your Mike Brown team and here's your Quinn Snyder team, the team with Quinn Snyder has the advantage when it comes to the coach.
Okay.
So,
Right.
I like him. I like Utah to give him a fight.
It's going to be a hell of a fight.
It's going to be a fight.
They're not laying down.
And I think if you can get in Draymond Green's head and mess with his emotions.
But here's the deal with the Draymond. I'm glad you brought that up. Boris Diaw is going to make him play.
And Boris Diaw is an OG.
He's going to make him play because he's going to have the ball in his hands a lot in terms of setting the offense.
Yep.
And he's good.
And getting under your skin.
He's good at getting in your skin and facilitating the offense. So a lot of times Draymond, I won't say a lot, that's not fair. There's opportunities for him to just kind of veg out a little bit because he doesn't have a threat
Right.
on the offensive side of the ball to make him play defense. Diaw is going to make him cover him all over the court.
All over the court because Diaw can shoot it.
All right, so that's going to be an interesting matchup.
And Diaw's big.
Yes.
He's big.
He's got 7 asses. And
6 guts. But
so yeah,
he can give you some business stuff.
I'm
He said
interested with your boy McGee.
JaVale?
Yeah.
Man.
No, hold on.
When Rudy goes
That's what's gonna be fun about it.
Yo, when he
2 shot blockers. That's gonna be the fun thing about
when
it.
he tosses JaVale McGee stuff in the stands the first time.
They're gonna do this. Go back to the bench.
Mike Brown,
Come here.
Come on.
Come here.
Come on. Sasha, get in the game.
So talk about Golden State. There's an article, ESPN article today, saying that the only man who can stop Curry is Durant.
They're just trying to make some divisiveness in
Yes.
them. Man, look, man. When Curry's a top 10 player in the world.
Right? Damn,
If
you
you-
went to top 10, huh?
Huh?
Not top 5, not top 6.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, all right.
Not.
It's been a little fool's gold, but go ahead.
Man, are you serious? Are you serious? Mm-hmm. Come on, man.
No, I'm not saying. Go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
okay. He's a top 10 player in the world, and when you're in the top 10
Right.
in the world,
Right.
nobody can stop you.
All right. But let's take it a step
Nobody
further. It's
can
not
stop you.
necessarily, but they're saying Durant because he's on his
understand.
team.
Yeah.
He's not going to get a shot. He's not going to be aggressive.
I get it.
I don't know.
He's worked all year.
Wait, hold up. Let me wave. Make sure they're here. Did you watch the finals the last 2 years? He's been stopped.
Yeah.
Switch on defense, large guards in terms of height and everything.
Right.
Make him put the ball on the floor,
Not
create his
Durant.
own shot. Creating his own shot is not his forte. He hasn't had a good championship series last year or the year before.
Right.
So stop it.
The 2 years he won the MVP, he never won the MVP in the final.
No. Stop.
Okay.
Okay.
But Durant, he's a problem. Durant's a top 2 player in the
Okay.
world.
All right.
So
Top 3 because you got people want to debate him and Kawhi. So
I mean,
because it's
whatever
debatable.
you like.
Yeah,
Whatever
that's
you
what I'm saying.
like.
So I'm gonna
Whatever
say
you
top
like.
3. That's
I
fair
mean,
between all.
right.
You know
Whatever.
who's number 1. So Kawhi or Durant, which way you want to go.
Right.
But staying on Golden State and Draymond Green, I think we got a clip because he was talking about. He was asked a question today about, yesterday rather, about Charles Barkley.
Oh man, this is classic.
Yeah,
I like
and Draymond does what he does. He keep it 100.
Green, would you consider yourself the modern day Charles Barkley? Hell no. I'm the modern day Draymond Green. Would you consider yourself the modern day Charles Barkley?
What do you do with him? What do you? Are
Well, you know, there's been some not battles. There have been words said between him and Barkley, soft spoken words, but because he actually went on to say in that interview that he's not his idol, never been idol. I mean, he didn't
Right.
follow Charles.
He didn't
really
follow,
care.
but he seen he was undersized and he took a couple
Right.
things from his game.
Right. But what happened is he basically said he wasn't my idol, didn't follow him, didn't like him, and then he cleaned it up later.
Right.
With the undersized, I took some things
But
of his game.
the thing I liked, they did it on TNT last night, and I liked Charles' response. He's like, I'm not going to say nothing bad about him. He's a great player right
Yeah.
now. He's probably a better shooter than I was, and
Right.
probably a better defender, but he's not.
What did Shaq say? What did he ask? What's the question?
Shaq laughed at him. Baron Davis said, could he guard you? Chuck was like, please, man. Stop it.
Oh, Draymond Green.
Chuck was like, man,
Charles
let me tell
Barkley.
you something. Nobody can check me. You can't check me, Karl Malone, or any other power forwards when we ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. I mean, that's
100.
100.
That's 100.
And everybody, I mean, I grew up in the 80s and 90s. Everybody know, man, like when Barkley was ready, and he came in shape.
Stop, man.
Right. For a 6'4" power forward,
Yeah.
he was
Just
dominant,
stop.
bro.
If Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, and all the other power forwards he played against with height,
Right. Getting banged on.
couldn't stop
with
him.
2 hands.
A guy smaller than him, weight side, well, he's taller than Charles. No, there's no way. But it's
Different.
what
different players.
because I don't like
Different playing
comparing
styles.
generations
Different playing
because it was
styles.
different playing styles, and Draymond would probably be a 3 back in in those days.
Draymond would not play.
Well,
back in those
that
days.
too.
But
That too. And to be fair, some of the players back then couldn't play in this generation in terms of up and down because they can't play the pick and roll.
Right.
They can't shoot from outside. So it's only fair.
Right.
Different ways, styles of play, different generations of the game.
Correct.
So it's hard to compare apples and oranges. And people continually try to compare apples and oranges.
right, not a good thing.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we talked about Chris Paul and the Clippers losing.
Oh, yep.
Chris Paul is
Typical
up.
Clippers.
Yeah, typical Clippers. Chris Paul is up. Contract. He can max out at 5 years. What? 219, 43
$219 million.
a year.
43 a year.
43 a year.
million
Do you resign with the Clippers? So the first thing popping in his head, you see money.
How you turn that 43 million?
But I don't. First of all, I don't think he's gonna get max. The only max player in the league right now is Conley, and that's based on the team he's with in terms of the contract.
I tell you what. You said it earlier. They're gonna have to pay him more than Conley.
Yes, that's it.
They're gonna have to pay him more than
Chris Paul feels that he's better than Conley. He is. So make me the highest paid point guard, or pay me higher than the guy who I'm better than, and he'd be good. That still give you 5, 6, 7 mil to put on, spend on somebody else. They're not gonna re-sign JJ Redick.
He's gone.
It's a done deal.
He's gone.
Blake Griffin. Do you do a sign and trade and send him to New York and bring in Carmelo?
No.
Yeah, but Carmelo's 41.
Right.
So he may give you 1 year, but they're not winning a championship with Carmelo Anthony and Chris Paul.
But what I heard earlier today is that Oklahoma City has a shot to get Blake Griffin. And I don't know if that's going to work either, because that means Russell, you can't pay Russell now.
Right.
And for Russell to stay in Oklahoma City.
You got to pay him.
Right.
5-year, $40 million. $40 million is his option.
Right.
And you look at that situation, and we're talking earlier about Oklahoma City and what they had. Remember we had, if you watched a couple podcasts streams ago, we talked about Harden, Ibaka, Durant, Westbrook on the same team. Jackson came later, but that's 5 players, starters in the NBA on one team.
Under the age of 23.
Under 23. So Harden and Ibaka contract came up. They said, we're going to choose the height over Harden, send Harden on and let him do his thing. Harden didn't want to leave.
No, he didn't.
And 2 years later, Ibaka's gone.
Right.
Get in Chris Jackson. He's balling out. His contract comes up. He's gone.
Right.
So I'm saying to myself, Paul Pressey does a great job of selecting talent, but then all the talent's leaving.
It's hard to keep it all.
So I don't know if it's a GM thing. I don't know if it's a style of offense. I don't know if it's a location being Oklahoma City. I don't know, but people getting up out of there.
California dudes living in Oklahoma City don't usually add up.
It's not a mix.
And Harden wanted to stay in Oklahoma City.
Yes, he did. Because he wanted to stay with his boys.
Right. He wanted, and him and Westbrook pretty much grew up together.
Yeah.
Played with each other,
Yeah.
AAU ball in LA and stuff. Durant's from Maryland. I mean, big city dudes don't want to go to Oklahoma City.
They don't want to turn tip cows.
Right. They don't want to do that. So
they don't want brisket and their eggs for breakfast.
Right. It's a different type of lifestyle. I mean, look at where all these dudes left to go. I mean, they shipped them off to Houston, but Houston's a big city.
Big city.
Reggie Jackson went to Detroit.
Yeah.
My man Kevin Durant's in Oakland.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about it, my man.
This is where
went to Florida.
Yeah, true. But this is where Oklahoma City is stuck. If Westbrook stays and signs for $200 million, they make no changes. They can't bring anybody else in.
No, because you ain't got no money.
Adams is making $25 million a year.
100.
Adams, $100 a year, 4 years. You're paying Oladipo $18 million a year for 4 years.
Your boy?
Cantor's getting $18 million for 2 years. So if he signs a max contract, hell, you got to sign me.
Yeah, you got pretty much. You gonna come out of retirement?
Hey,
Can you give him a couple minutes again?
Nah, dude, look, you can give me $800,000. My per diem $800,000, and all the women in the world I can take and get. I'm with it, man.
Boy.
I'm with it. Okay. $800,000. That's all I need.
That's it, man.
Yeah,
that's a veteran minimum.
Pay me. Pay me.
All right.
So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with those 2-point guards.
Right.
What they're going to get paid. Is there going to be any trades? I think it's going to be a lot of things, a lot of action,
This year in
NBA
the
draft
offseason.
in terms of the NBA, in terms of people are coming and going.
Wait till what year after when LeBron James gets a 1 year $500 million contract.
The NBA should say every team give LeBron $5 million.
And that's his
salary.
That's his salary for sure.
1 year. Kind of like they did with that big contract with Jordan this last year.
That 1 year.
Yeah, here's your 30.
Like 36
Yeah, here's your 30. Okay, so let me touch on the NFL real quick.
Yeah.
Couple quick topics here. Jamal Charles signs with Broncos. What do you think?
Good fit.
I think it's a great fit.
Good fit.
You don't have to play every down.
You don't. He's going to end up being the lead back.
Those flats are going to be open because of those receivers.
Yep.
So he's going to be it's open space.
And the box, you ain't going to have 8 in the box no more.
I like it.
So
I do like it.
I like it.
But we still have those 2 free agents, quarterbacks that
where they going to end
I
up?
don't really want to talk about, but I got to throw it out there. Jay Cutler and Kaepernick.
Is there any starting jobs left?
There's a couple.
Who? San Francisco?
San Francisco, Jets.
Well, San Francisco let Kaepernick go, so he ain't going.
Well,
so
that's-
he might go to the Jets.
okay, maybe they can do a swap out.
Just swap.
Yeah.
Shoot, shoot.
Instead of going to Chicago, Cap goes to the Jets. But
I don't see him going anywhere. Here's the sleeper, and nobody's really talking about it.
okay,
Denver.
yeah,
Denver don't have to pay him no money.
yeah. Denver's interested in it for in
Last
him in
year,
the deal.
and they said, "Hey, you take a little pay cut, you come to us." He's like,
Yeah.
"I ain't taking no pay cut." Now you pretty much you at their mercy
Yeah,
now.
dumbass.
You at their mercy.
Yeah. Like you gonna play yourself up in San Francisco that people gonna want you.
Right.
I mean, you're basically throwing the ball downfield and had to go run and catch it.
So I look for John Elway to make a deal and get Kaepernick. I don't think he's going anywhere near New York. I don't think he's going to Cleveland. So I don't think he's going that.
You got anybody you want to hit on that dude or not that dude?
That dude, Cleveland.
Houston.
There you go.
Houston going to San Antonio get the win.
Yeah.
Cleveland coming out, balling out, embarrassing Toronto.
Just real quick. Real quick. Win the 0 to 100 real quick.
Not that dude. So let's choose those teams. Make it easy as we getting ready to hit that. We hit the 30-minute mark.
Okay.
Not that dude.
San Antonio.
DeRozan.
Oh, you went to DeRozan. You didn't even go to his team.
I mean, I ain't going to Toronto. DeRozan. How you gonna get posted up on the wing and
You know
LeBron
what?
go around you and dunk?
If you gonna go to, I'm gonna go Aldridge.
Oh,
I'm
Aldridge.
waiting to find you, bro.
Right now, Aldridge, you are not that dude. I mean, you are the poster child for not that dude.
For sure.
4 points and you 6'18". 4 points. Come on,
I don't know
man.
I don't know what that rounds up to, but
A
that's tall.
tall MF.
That's tall.
One time he got the ball on the post and Beverly was checking him. He kicked it back
He
out.
sure did. He sure
like,
did.
come
And
on,
Beverly, and the other time Beverly stole it from him. Like, oh wow.
And then called him a punk
In his face.
in his face.
And Aldridge was like, yep.
So as always, man, thank you guys for tuning in.
Absolutely.
Join us for the show. Again, AZ126, LJ Beats, JOP Recruiting, Fountain and Sons, they bring this to you live. Hit us up, Facebook Live. Hey, when you go onto the YouTube channel, you're there right now, subscribe, baby.
Please.
Subscribe to the channel. And of course, www.thatdude.net. As always, my man Rod, I'm John Fontaine, better known as That Dude. Thank you for being there. We out.
Peace.
Podcast, you know the drill.